February 2022, UK.
Morning everyone, it's Tuesday, Snap-on Tuesday today. Got the red jumper on, ready to go. It's wet, as you can see, it's raining. We had a lot of rain overnight, we're due to get more today. Bit of a changeable week with a mix between high pressure, cloud and all sorts of stuff going on. So we've got big weather changes, things like that going. So yesterday we had the service on the van. Everything seemed to go really well. Did, you know, as much as possible and had one of Danny's guys look over the van head to toe, kind of, you know, checking everything out, making sure everything was good. What did I have in yesterday? We had the Porsche in yesterday for the head unit swap, and that was pretty much it. The rest of the day was spent, you know, fannying around doing this, that and everything else. I had quite a relaxing day yesterday, and then went home and did bed building, cupboard building, yeah, all of the dad jobs that you need to do when your little one buys a new bed. So it's a busy evening. I've got one more cupboard or like a desk to build, but the bed is up and the carpets are down, everything is looking cool. Today we've got Michael, he's a paramedic, his Kia Ceed is coming in. We've got to swap out the Pioneer 160 and put in a Sony in it because his Pioneer is having issues. We've got to do rear speakers for him and then probably clean this van, give it a wash. I do need to get down south and pick up these wheels for this thing. I don't think they're going to hang around long because they're at a very good price. So I do need to get down there and go and get them. But other than that, tomorrow's going to be the busy day. We've got the camper in for front fog lights. We've got to sort out the head unit wiring because somebody didn't do the steering controls and stuff correctly. We've got to do a full rear camera on the whole thing. All in a day. The guy's coming from afar to visit, so we've got to have it done in a day, and it's quite a bit of work. So tomorrow's going to be the busy day, and then Thursday's kind of a bit of a chill. Friday should be getting the van ready, packed and stuff for the off to go on holiday. Can't wait. The countdown has begun. One thing I would say though, is doing the service on this thing, Mercedes need to sort themselves out. Like, there's always been like this hidden faux pas between dealerships and customers that they don't really tell you what's going on. And everyone, like in America, you have the right to repair your own vehicle, you have the right to know. But it really gets beyond a joke with dealerships when yesterday we're doing like the service on the vehicle. And previously when I've been over to Rigel, which is like a Mercedes dealership in town, like a van dealership and a commercial dealership, the service manager come out, look around the vehicle, and he actually said, you've got a really nice example, engine's bomb proof, the only thing you need to be careful of is the gearbox. Keep it topped up with fluid, make sure everything's good, you know, fluid, filter changes, things like that, and it'll look after you really well. So we're doing the gearbox yesterday. Now this is a torque converted gearbox, so there is a certain amount of kind of fluid that you won't get out of the car because obviously it's all inside the torque converter. So what they tend to do is either a pressure drain or a vacuum drain to suck out or push in fluid and push the old out. Obviously we weren't doing that yesterday. Danny's mechanic managed to get about 4 litres out of the gearbox, change the filter, clean it all up. New filter, obviously put 4 litres back in, 4.5 we ended up doing. But there is no dipstick, although there's a dipstick tube in the engine behind the engine oil, there is no dipstick for the transmission. So I had this really funny conversation, you don't want to look the other way, dickhead, this really funny conversation with Mercedes, to the point where I wasn't getting frustrated, but it really started to take the mick. So I phoned the Mercedes garage and was asking about getting the servicing done and things like that. Let me go, mate. I'm here anyway, so tough. The garage would not tell me what oil needed to be in the box. All they kept saying to me that it's a 7.8 litres from dry. Well, we haven't got a dry engine, we haven't got a dry gearbox, so I can't do a dry installation. So I said, look, quite happy to buy a specialist tool if you guys have got a dipstick for this tube. I don't mind buying one, even if it's expensive. I just want to maintain my own vehicle and be able to check my gearbox fluid. Well, we don't do a dipstick. So I'm like, okay. So how do you know when, you know, the right fluid is in there? Like, and she said, well, if you haven't got a leak, obviously we put back in what we take out. And I'm kind of like, well, that's good, but it's open to human error. So if somebody does their job wrong and takes out or puts in too much, everything after that point is going to be wrong. So I said, like, we had quite this, and I said to the lady, I said, look, I'm not trying to be funny. I said, but obviously I want to maintain my vehicle and I want to check the levels correctly. And the guy was like, no, you've got to book your car in and leave it with us. And I'm like, I've got to book, like, what you're asking me to do is drop off my car to check the fluid level in, like, my washer fluid, like, to make sure I've got enough liquid in there. Absolutely pointless. And I point blank refuse to do it, because it's just the most absurd thing in the world. Like, you are not allowed to see how much fluid is in your vehicle. You've got to drop it off and book it in and spend 120 plus VAT an hour for a mechanic to do the thing I can do in about 2 seconds. So they wouldn't let me walk in and turn up and just get it checked. They said that the vehicle had to go on a ramp and I had to have my vehicle booked in to do a fluid check. Like, the most stupid thing I've ever heard in my life. So I know everyone is kind of going, yeah, but that's how cars are nowadays. No, it's not. Like, that's wrong. Like, you can't stop somebody being able to maintain their own vehicle. Now, obviously, if the vehicle's within warranty and things like that, and you want to maintain the warranty on the vehicle, it has to go to an approved garage or main dealer so that they can keep up the maintenance on the vehicle. But when the vehicle like this is 10 years old, there's nothing to stop me being able to maintain my own vehicle safely and properly, rather than just, oh yeah, we just put back fluid what we take out. That's not an answer. It's really, really poor. And the guy on the service desk was getting quite frustrated with me, even though I was sort of, I'm not trying to be a dick, I'm just asking a question. But what you're saying is you do it in a fashion that can be interpreted wrong, and if somebody does get it wrong, everyone after that is going to get it wrong. Like, and that's when you start getting a problem. So I don't want to blow up a gearbox. You know, I want this thing to last a long old time. But apparently you're not allowed to maintain your own vehicle, and they won't tell you how. So, after lots of Googling, I can buy universal dipsticks, but it doesn't accurately give me a measurement, because you're supposed to do it when the engine's hot or the gearbox is warm, 80 degrees, and with the engine running. But yesterday the dipstick method was not working. We weren't getting an accurate read. So the only thing I can do actually is there's a fill and a drain plug on the box itself. So I've got to get under the vehicle and obviously keep removing and replacing sump plug washers to be able to check my oil safely and regularly. How stupid is that? Anyway, breakfast time. On to work. See you soon.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Morning everyone. So we've got our first one in. This lovely Boxster is back again. Nice seal grey, lovely colour. So it's got the 160 in it at the minute. It's got the face kit and everything ready to go. We've got a couple of Porsche buttons I've got to change for the guy as well. So they've worn off the switches, so we'll get them done. And put in a nice 9200 DAB. So we'll refresh all the unit, give it a nice look, and it's going to have that top of the range bad boy instead. Yeah, on the money. Right, see you in a bit everyone.
A few inches later.
Right then gents, Porky's done. We've got the 9200 in here. Done a couple of things for him. Obviously we've got our dash cams we did last time. Microphone, DAB aerial. We've put guidelines on the reverse camera for him. And I've also done him, switch that off, let it go to sleep. We've replaced the buttons on the heater control, so they're now not worn out. That's a pain in the ass to do. But I've also given them a splash screen. Porsche logo when he turns it on. Super cool. Wicked. Right, I'm going to get this out. My guys L&S have just come here to service the van. So yeah, swap this over, get my van in. See you in a bit. Bye. God, auto-tune and remixes that are bad. All they sound the same. Bring back the classics, that's what I say. Anyway, Kia Ceed. We've done this one before. Now it's got Sony in it, rear speakers have been done. So we've put the XAV AX305 DB in. Obviously this is CarPlay and Android Auto. Redone the fascia, put the radio in. It was having issues with the Pioneer, so we've redone everything. USB in the glove box as normal. New rear speakers, and it sounds wicked, way better than it did. Do you know what, if you're ever thinking about buying a car, Mum and Dad had a Kia, but this is built on a whole new level. Honestly, don't. Like, I've never seen plastic that's made like cardboard. Obviously we use trim tools to remove everything, but everything is just to the point of old and brittle, and this is not really that old a car, but I've never seen anything like it. Everything you tug on just snaps. It's unbelievably cheaply made. So be careful with that one. Anyway, waiting for a snap on still. In a bit. Right guys, there is a Jody here. Got to get a trim tool replaced because this one is a bit split, a bit knackered. The magic opening sound. Bah. Hello, darling.
How are you? Right?
I'm living the dream. Oh, quick run.
Yeah.
Oh, you got one of them?
Have I?
Splitty.
Morning, how are you, right? I've got some bits for you, I believe your gun's back.
We're there, are we?
We are there, yeah, as far as we went. We are there.
Back, gun and everything.
Yes, gun's back, yeah. Yes, it's
Hang on.
all here, I believe. There's your gun. Alright.
Lovely.
We're waiting for just a 70. I think I've got one of those. Let's have a look. No blue one, yeah. Yeah, just, You alright?
Me? Yeah, I'm good, mate. It's all good.
I've got one of those for you as well. I believe that's your warranty.
Found a dipstick.
Thank you. No, mate, ain't even bothered. So I think I'm going to go with the drain method. You know what we talked about, the drain plug?
Found it or not?
No, I haven't even looked yet.
Work in progress.
I'm so kind of annoyed at them really for just being
Dicks.
general arseholes, yeah.
That's
Just a joke.
dealers, mate.
I know. Fucking idiots.
happened?
Oh, doing a service on the van yesterday.
What, on the
This one.
Theatre.
Just trying to understand, like, the one thing that they're really fragile on is dipstick, is gearbox oil level.
Right.
So they have their dipstick pipe. Their basically answer, Mercedes' answer is, would we replace what we take out? And I'm like, well, if somebody then does a wrong drain and you take out a bit and put a bit back in, surely that then from that point on is wrong.
Yeah.
And risk the chance of damaging the vehicle. So they got quite shitty with me about me asking questions about, can I just buy a dipstick? And apparently no, you can't. I've got to book my car in for them to check the level for me.
Here's another suggestion for you. Try Raggles.
I tried them.
Did you?
Yep, that's
Helpful.
no,
Really?
no. That's who I was on the phone to the second time, where
What
they
do you
just
need to know?
be able to do like the gearbox oil level.
Do you need to know how much goes in, or?
No, just like it's level. It's like maintenance level. Like know how much is in there,
No
and
dipstick on, Jerry.
yeah, you just get the cap.
Dipstick, but there's at least 3 choices of length.
So you either overfill it, underfill it, or don't fill it.
And if you overfill it, it's going to create as many problems as
Underfilling it.
Underfill it.
Yeah. It'll probably
Just want it
explode
right,
and
because-
drive like shit.
You can buy an aftermarket dipstick, but there's choices on length.
Oh, okay.
So what the only true thing I think was the drain plug and the fill plug.
You send me the details. Go to on Monday.
Yeah.
Might be able to find something out for you.
I tried. I did ask, like, and they were like, "You put your car in." I'm like, "It's a fucking fluid level."
Well, I asked
Like,
one of the guys, one of the mechanics.
Yeah. I was like, I've never heard anything so ridiculous in my life. I said, "I'm not bringing my car down to you to drop it off for you to check the screen wash level." I'm like, "Come on, this is how stupid it is." And they were like, "Oh, is there any recalls on the car?" And I'm like, "It's 10 fucking years old. It's like it's not going to have any now, is it?" Oh, mate, it was a very stressful day yesterday.
Sounds it.
Just simple answer. That's all I wanted.
When a customer's vehicle,
Yes, fine, I'll stick it.
I'll phone you with my card
Yeah, it's not
later, or is
for
the bank details on there?
Bank details are on there. My back details are on there.
Ah,
I'll do it later.
Alright.
Do it before, yeah.
Yeah, no, mate. Cool. Thank you. No worries, mate.
I'll let you carry on your stress, Alex. All right.
yeah, cheers, dude.
But I'm happy driving a safe.
You are, yeah. Yours is sick now. Sounds good.
Safe.
Wired correctly.
You're not going to get barbecue.
You're not going to get you're not going
You're not getting barbecue because she didn't.
to. See you, bud. Take care.
See you later. I saw one of your builds actually the other day. Kitty called Ryan Essex.
Yeah. The Golf.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah, show me it.
Yeah. Are you happy with it?
Yeah, he is, yeah. He said he was going to do it himself. He said, but you know what, it's just fucking easy to take someone who would have done it right and done it properly.
Well, that's good. I'm glad he's still enjoying it.
I said, yeah.
Yeah, it sounded really nice actually.
Yeah.
He's a funny kind of guy. When it first come to fruition, I was a bit like, I didn't know how to take him because he was a bit like, I want this, I want that, I want this, and I was a bit like, okay. But yeah, sure enough, he was flat on it. Just
Yes.
paid the money, got it done, happy days, you know, no issues.
Gas organised, wasn't it?
Still waiting for one. Yeah, I'm still waiting for one for you. I have ordered it for you. All right. Sorry.
Later.
I'll let you know as soon as it's in.
Thank you.
But yeah, he was cool, really nice guy actually.
Yeah, he's all right actually.
But they say you never judge a book by its cover, but
No.
I guess I am guilty of it sometimes.
Yeah, we all do it, I think.
Mm.
We all do it. You know. Sometimes
Same flyer, dude.
it's the same flyer, yes.
Yes.
Not really a huge amount of new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I've got your 20 talks to replace your.
Yours.
I'll have to order that.
The black one.
Can we keep that or you got others? Do you want it?
No, I'll keep it. Yeah, just let me know when you got the other one in. We'll swap it
You
out.
won't see me next week since I'm on holiday.
I'm on holiday next week too.
Fucking works out perfect.
They'll have to wait a couple of weeks for some snap-on content, but they'll be all right. I'm sure they'll be clucking by the end of it.
Yeah. We've done your terminal tool, haven't we? We're still waiting for terminal tool or not? I think we've done that one, haven't we?
Terminal tool.
I'm sure we did. Yeah, because we did the whole set in the end, didn't we?
Yes.
One of those.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh. No. We were waiting on one. One had broken.
that's the one I've got on order.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that's the right one.
Yeah, that's the one that's broken. Because they should be longer than that. That's the one that snapped.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, it should be longer than that.
That's the new one there, so have I got the old one or?
Yeah, you should have.
Hang on. There you go.
That's the old one. And that's the cool. That's the T20. Yep. Awesome. Right. What else we got, dude? Anything fun? Anything cool? Oh, mats. We need the part numbers for the mats. Guys are very interested in the little funky mats. You know, the rubber ones.
Yeah.
Very, very. They went down well. Everyone likes them. They want to see if their snap-on dealers can get them or buy them. And there were two kinds. Part numbers for both, please.
I think they come in the same. Hang on.
We need to speak with Snap-on as well as getting a jumper deal, I think, and a t-shirt deal.
Yeah.
Of all these videos I'm doing for them.
Bench top mat full pack. They come as two. Both come in the same box.
Yep.
SN06.
Yeah.
Dash 6183.
Lovely. And that's both of them.
That's bench top. That comes as a pack of 4.
And what was it again?
Split.
SN06.
SN06-6183.
Lovely. There we
Bench
go.
top mat full pack skull flash pocket.
Smashing.
So that's one more warranty done for you. Waiting for some soldering tips still. I believe I'm here yet. Again, there's one. Oh no, that's not. That's a torch. Don't mind. It's in the same packet.
What about my reducer or inducer? Which one do we want? It was a reducer, wasn't it? Or was it? No, it was an upscale, wasn't it? We wanted to go from a... Was
Where
it?
do you want to go from?
We wanted to go... Was it a half down to a 3/8 or 3/8 to a half? I can't remember which way it was.
It'll be the probably half down to 3/8, but that's a 3/8 up to a half. There.
I think I've
Got.
Oh.
You want the
Yeah, I
other
think it
one
was the other way
away,
down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember now. It's turned out quite nice again now the sun's come out.
Lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's alright actually, to be fair. It's alright.
Yeah, I'm off on holiday Friday. Cannot
You going to
wait.
France again?
Yeah, mate.
Nice.
First time in bloody 3 years.
Hey?
First time in like 3 years.
Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah. The old sea. Yeah.
How long does it take you to get there?
So normally we go Portsmouth to Le Havre,
Yeah.
but all of the ferry companies have jiggled and poked around with their shipping times and whatnot.
Right.
So we just decided actually, being stuck at the port and being on boats for hours, like if there's problems, obviously it's an overnight or it's a long journey back. So instead this time we're driving straight down to Calais.
Yeah.
Normally we go to Dover, but Dover is full, so we're going to Dunkirk.
Right.
No, Dieppe.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, is it Dieppe? Dunkirk? I don't know, one of those.
Yeah.
It's up the coast from Calais.
Right.
So we're going Dover to, I think it's Dunkirk, and then coming back down to Le Havre,
Right.
to where Normandy, where Lauren lives, seeing them. Then we go down to Paris, to Centre Parks, and then we come back up to Normandy, stay the weekend there, and then come back round and in again. So yeah, no, we're gonna do ferries, not tunnel.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't trust the tunnel.
That's fair enough.
But yeah, so we will be sailing for a couple of hours into France and then on the lovely French auto route. Cruise control on, croissant and coffee in hand, mate, chilling. Can't wait.
Is that in the van?
Yeah,
Nice.
taking the new bus.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's going to be, hopefully, touch wood, fingers crossed. Have we got any wood in here? Yes, no. No wood in here. Yes, we have wood there. Wood there, touch wood, we're going to be good.
Good. Yeah, hopefully.
Right, well, same flyer. So we've got a new flyer next week then.
Yes, which obviously we won't see.
See
because-
until the week after. That's fine, because then we'll have 2 weeks of new flyers.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
All right. I don't think there's anything else I needed.
It's only the new roll grips, aren't I?
Yes, you did. I've got the full set.
Yeah.
I've got the big ones.
Yeah, that's about it really.
Okay.
To be honest, new stuff. Just trying to think if there's anything new on the horizon. Not really.
Anything cool coming up that we want to get excited for?
I haven't seen anything really.
No.
Haven't seen anything. No, we don't. We haven't. Well, the problem is at the moment we've got everything that is. It's just you don't know if it's going to be coming out or not, or if it's
You
there's some
sound
new
tired,
bits.
mate. You sound like you need a break.
Yeah, I'm ready for a break. Yeah.
I think everyone is, aren't they?
Yeah.
Right. Well, let's give you some money and yeah.
To be fair, I've just been dealing with them.
Afternoon, everyone. How we doing? Just getting ready to leave for today. End of Tuesday. It's gonna burp. It must be like a nervous disposition thing. Like as soon as I pick up the camera, my body starts giving it the whole. Oh, you got to burp now. I'm not that vulgar, honestly. So yes, we finished everything today. The key has been picked up. We've had some stock delivery. We've got Biggin in tomorrow, camper van that's having a few bits and bobs. We've got to do fog lights, which are upstairs, reverse camera, so we've got to do a camp camera to go on the back, This is like what we call a commercial grade camera, so the cable's really long. We got fog lights to do, figure out the head unit wiring, because he's got a lead in there that's not operational at the minute, and we've got to figure out the CAN bus correction. I need to tidy up some stuff and send some stock back, get that done ready for the holiday. I've washed the van today because it was looking a bit grubby. Just talking with the guy, that was what the ping was about the wheels for the Vito, or Viano as Mercedes call it. I call it a fat limousine, but yeah, end of Snap on Tuesday. We've gone up on subscribers. We're at I think we're at 1281, which is cool. We're growing, nearly at the 13. But Snap on Tuesday's done. I'm just packing myself up, getting ready to head home. We've done some returns of radios today, going back to D-Tronics to get fixed, as also some stuff sent off to Bose. That's also needs fixing. Some amplifiers from the Mazda we took out on Saturday. But home time, grab some food, cut up a video for you lovely lot, get some sleep ready for the busy day tomorrow. Nothing else more to say, guys. I will see you bright and early in the morning. Any questions, queries, let me know. Obviously we've had Snap on Tuesday today, and hopefully I've answered your questions with regards to the part numbers of the cool mats, which are just there. Jody give you the part numbers for those, so hopefully you've got those in hand, ready to go. But other than that, that's it. Snap on Tuesday done. Have a good evening, whatever you're doing. I'll see you bright and early in the morning. Ciao.